the country. And here in the Triad, honoring those who've served in the armed forces. And new tonight, we're hearing from an 85-year-old Kernersville veteran.
Our Kara Peters joins us in studio with more on what that day means to him. Kara, he is remembering his siblings today. Why is that?
Devontae, Christine, Paul Lord dedicated 2 years serving in the Vietnam War, but he says he learned about the significance of Veterans Day at an early age due to his 3 older brothers enlisting, 2 of them killed in the line of duty.
This is Joseph, and these are his medals here.
Rows of accolades, pins and Purple Hearts commemorating a family's dedication. It's a daily reminder of the sacrifices he and his 3 older brothers made to this country.
Of course I'm proud. I really often think a lot of what it would have been like if they'd all made it home. That's what I think about.
Paul Lord doesn't remember much about his 2 older brothers, Charles and Joseph. He was only about 6 years old when his family got that dreaded knock at the door.
Car pulled in the driveway and my mom saw the lights come in and we all went to the back door for some reason. And when she opened the door, there's a lady standing there from the Red Cross. She had her Red Cross uniform on. And I do remember this. My mother said, "Which one?" And the Red Cross lady said, "I'm sorry, Mrs. Lohr. It's been your son, Charles. He's been killed in action in Holland." Well, everybody started to cry.
He says just months later, the same woman approached his family to deliver the news about his 2nd oldest brother, Joseph, killed in action while serving in the 99th Infantry during World War II in Germany. With the harsh reality of 2 Lohr brothers killed in a line of duty, Paul says one thing that gave his mother some closure was receiving a letter from his brother's friend.
But this one letter was a letter to my mom, how my brother in the 82nd one died.
His 3rd oldest brother, James, served in World War II as a U.S. Navy destroyer escort. He passed in 2009. Now, as Paul reflects on his brother's legacies and their contributions to this country, he has this message for people on this Veterans Day.
I just think they need to be thankful for everyone that's in the military. Period. Doesn't make any difference. Be thankful because they're out there whether you realize it or not. They're protecting your freedom whether you realize it or not. That's what they're doing.
Well, as you can imagine, it was a pleasure meeting Mr. Lohr today. This is him again with that shadow box, and he tells me that it's full of medals, patches, dog tags, and other tokens that he hopes to pass to his children. Live in studio tonight, I'm Kara Peters for WXII 12 News.